This video looks at the filters that we use to smooth out the DC output. Now generally we've been using capacitors. We've talked about using capacitors, and they're okay for low current circuits, but if we get a higher current then we need to use inductors. We can also use resistors and capacitors together, and also inductors and capacitors together. So our basic capacitor filter, what we looked at earlier, is called a reservoir capacitor. Its function is to smooth out the ripple of the DC. And what it does, it charges when the waveform is going positive, and then it discharges across the gap of the DC output. It's used for things like portable radio supplies and small battery trickle chargers, so just low current applications. If the circuit's going to use a bit more current, then we need to use an inductor. Again, its function is to smooth out the ripple. And what this does is it opposes the rise in the current. It stores the energy in a magnetic field, and then it returns that energy from the magnetic field as the current falls. You can see from the waveform that the output is going to be slightly lower than the peak of the DC. With the single capacitor, it was at the peak of the waveform. The inductor, it's slightly lower voltage, but we can use this for large voltage three-phase applications. We can combine a resistor and a capacitor together, and that resistor is going to limit the current drawn by the circuit. We're going to get the same sort of output on the waveform, so it's going to charge when it's going positive, and then it's going to discharge as that waveform goes down. Again, it's only for low power audio amplifiers. Combination of the inductor and the capacitor gives us a very good smoothed output, and we can use this kind of circuit for high quality audio or radio equipment. So they both work together. We get the best of both worlds. We can have the high current because of the inductor, and we've got the smoothing of the capacitor, so we get a very steady output.